Hello guys, welcome to the Python tutorial series. In this class, we are going to learn about list, tuples, sets, and dictionary. These are our data types in Python. Okay, Python programming languages has four collection of data types such as list, tuple, set, and dictionary. List in Python is known as sequence data type, like strings. It is an ordered collection of value enclosed within square braces and each value of a list is called as element. It can be of any type, such as number, character, string, and even the nested list. Nested list means a list can contain another list in it, which is called as nested list. Uh, then the elements can be modified, which means the list is mutable. Okay, it can be changed. We can add, delete, or modify the elements, and also we can replace it. Every element rests at some positions in the list, and then the position starts with 0, and then following increases with the subsequent values 0, 1, 2, 3, like that. Okay, so let's see how to create a string. Sorry, how to create a list. Okay, list, then creating a list. So my list equal to 1, sorry, 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4. Okay, and if you print it type print. First we print list, and then we print type. Okay, print type of my list. Okay, control plus yes and F5. Let's see the output. See the output, list is printed, and type of that. Okay, the type of this is the type of my list is list. Okay, we can also create empty list, like just a minute, I will switch to code. We can also create an empty list. Okay, empty list is nothing but it doesn't contain any value. It is completely empty. We can create it by using, yes, square braces without any values, or we can use list function as well. Like we can use, if we create n equal to just like this, then print n, and then print type of n. Let's compile it. Control plus S and Fi. Let's move back to the output. You can see there. See, there is an empty list is printed. It is also a type of list. Okay, this is called empty list. So yeah, this is the thing. And also list can contain any type of values, like strings, character. After that, numbers like this. Okay, similar principle for all. Okay, let's move back to the coding. If you have any doubt, let me know. Okay, let's move. Okay, yeah. It can be like, now we will create one more list. I will comment this. Now let's create a list with multiple data types and a nested list as well. Okay, my list equal to square bracket and then let we create a string welcome double quotes comma then float value 3.14 comma one integer comma another nested list 2 comma 4 comma 6. This is called nested list. A list contains another list in it. If you try to print like this, okay, let's print my list, control plus yes and fi. Let's see the output. See this, welcome 3.14 10 another nested list. Okay, okay, and also we can print it by separate elements like this. Print my list of 0, then it will print welcome. Control plus yes and fi. Let's move back to the output. You can see here it print the first one. Okay, it print the first value. Okay, after that uh, we can also let's see how to access the nested list. Like we can print my list of this is first welcome is 0, 3.14 is 1, then 2 is 10, now it is 3. 3 of let's see, first we will print 3, then it will print control plus yes and fi. See, now that sublist is printed, we can also access those values individually, like print my list of 3 of 0. Okay, close this, control plus yes and fi. Sorry, print spelling mistake. Control plus yes and fi. Let's move back to the output. See, the first value 2 is printed. To access a nested list, first give the that position. After that, in the second braces, you will give the element position in the sublist. Then the element in the sublist will be accessed. Okay, this is how to we need to access elements in the sublist. Okay, okay, and also we can use negative indexing. See this. We can also use negative indexing in list. Previously we seen those topics on strings. For example, print my list -1. Then if you give another -1, it will print 6. Okay, I hope you can understand. Let's see the output. Sorry, I didn't show the code. See, print my list -1. Here -1 means it will access 246 sublist. After that, another -1 is last value in the sublist, which is my which is 6. So here 6 is printed. Okay, I hope you are all clear with this. Okay, this is how to access list. Um, yeah, nothing apart from this, and also we can access all elements of a list by loop. Let's see how to do that. First of all, I will comment this. Let's see by loop. Okay, let's see accessing all elements in the in list by loop. Okay, let's see marks equal to 10 comma 23 comma 41 comma 75. Okay, okay, and after that we can move. Just a minute, little bit network issue. Okay, sorry, there is a little bit network issue. Okay, first of all, yeah, let's continue. Let's create an list named marks 10, 23, 41, 75 are the values. Let's do while loop I equal to 0. Okay, I equal to 0. After that, while the last value is uh, 3, so we use I less than 4. Okay, sorry, one space. Okay, while I less than 4, print marks of I, close this, I plus equal to 1. Done. Control plus yes and Fi. Let's move to the output. Now you can see all elements in the list is accessed and printed through while loop. Okay, this is how to access the elements by loop. Okay, first of all we say how to access by index. Now we're done with how to access the element with loops. Okay, okay, done. Then we can also access it by reverse indexing. Let's see how to do that. Let's move back to the coding. Okay, let's start. Okay, now first I will comment this. Accessing through reverse indexing. Okay, we are going to access list by using reverse indexing values. For example, let's again create marks equal to same 10 comma 23 comma 41 comma 75. Okay, marks I equal to -1 while I, sorry, space I greater than or equal to -4. Let's print marks of I. Also we are here doing in reverse. Okay, accessing through reverse index. Okay, and also we are printing the list in reverse order. Okay, now I plus equal to 1, sorry, I plus equal to -1, which means I minus equal to 1. Okay, done. Control plus yes and Fi. Sorry, one small mistake. I equal to 1. Okay, control plus yes Fi. Let's see the output. See, you can see the list is printed in reverse order by using negative indexing. Okay, I hope you are all clear with it. Okay, I think so. I don't want to explain this more detailedly because this I already explained detailedly in the string topic. Okay, okay, yeah, let's move. First of all, I will comment this. Okay, uh, let's okay. Now let's do how to find the length of list. It's same. It can be find by using len function. Okay, first of all, I checked equal to double quotes Tamil double quotes comma like Tamil double quotes English, come on, like what? CS, come on, Max. Okay, okay, I hope so. This is enough. Okay, now let's print the length. Print len of my subjects. Sorry, subject. Okay, Control plus yes and F5. Now the length is printed. See here, the length of the list. My subject is 4. Okay, it contains 4 elements. Its length is 4. Each individual element is considered as total number of elements is considered as uh, length. Okay, yeah. Let's move towards next thing. Yeah, here we are sorry. Here we are using built-in function. Let's see how to find the length without using built-in function. Okay. First of all, I will comment previous one. Okay. Let's start. Sorry. Finding the length of list without using len function. Okay. Okay, done. Let's copy the same thing like my subject. I will copy this and paste it. Control plus C. Control plus V. My subject equal to Tamil English CS Max. Okay. Let's see. Let's I equal to 0. Sorry. I equal to 0 when I less than len of my subject. Okay. Print my subject of I. Sorry. This is printing them without like through looping. Um, let's find its length. Okay. Sorry. I made a mistake. Okay. I equal to 0. Uh, okay. Then I listen. We need to find the last index value so that we use so we need to increase. Okay. Yeah. Just a minute. So here, first of all, we start with we need to count the index value. Okay. Right. First of all, my subject. Mm, uh, without use, let's see how to do it on for loop. See, you can easily do it for uh, element. For so we print e in my subject. Then I plus equal to 1. After that, sorry. After that, print I. Now it will print the length. Okay. F5. Okay. See, this is how we can print the length of list without using len function. Okay, okay, done. And now we seen how to print length of my list without using len function. Okay, okay, let completed till how to access. Okay, we can also use directly for loop to print element like for example for sorry for j in subject print j control plus yes fi. Now let's move to the output screen. Here now you can see every element is accessed and every element is printed. Okay, this is how to access through for loop and printed them. Okay, okay, we are done with till how to print list elements and how to access them. Okay, by reverse indexing and also with positive indexing, negative indexing, and we learned how to print them in reverse order and how to print them in forward order and how to access a nested list. After that, we learned how to create a list first of all. Okay, now the list basic is over. Let's move how to change the list elements. Okay, okay. First of all, I will come on this. First we create first we the heading is um, changing list changing the list element. Okay, let's create one list named my list. Okay, my list equal to like we create with the numbers 2 comma 4 comma 5 comma 8 comma 10, close the list. After that we will access through for loop for x in my list. First we print them. Okay, print x. Okay, after that we will change the list at index 2. Okay, my list of which index you need to change, second one. Okay, which is instead of 5 we are inserting one value. Okay, let's insert value 6. So for this you need to assign a new value. Just type the list name, after that square braces which index you want to change, after that what is the new value. Okay, after equal to you need to give new value, so now it will be changed. If you print it you will learn the difference. Okay, if you print my list then you can understand the change. Okay, control plus yes and fi, sorry, fi. Let's see the output. Sorry, I didn't back to the coding. See, here is the coding. Here changing list elements. So we created a list named my list. So my list equal to 2 comma 4 comma 5 comma 8 comma 10 for x and y list, which is we are accessing the elements inside the list through for loop and printed it. After that we changed the value at index 2. Okay, instead of 5 we assign value 6. So in the list new value will be created. Okay, now let's see the output. Yeah, you can see first for loop printed all elements. Now instead of 5, 6 is replaced. Okay, 5 is replaced with the value of 6. Done. Okay, okay. Okay, let's see how to program and I mean program to update or change the range of value. Okay, see we can also change a range of value, like for example, same, this is also changing the list elements, but here we are changing a range of value, like if you print my created my list equal to 2 comma 4 comma 5 comma sorry 8 comma 10. Okay, now we let's print it. Print my list. Now list will be printed. Let's reassign it my list. In this, from we are changing the whole list. For that we started with 0 is 5. Totally we have 4 value. Indexable started at 4 and end at n minus 1. So we need to give n value. So we given 5. Okay, equal to. Let's enter range of values again. Okay, for example, we can give 1 comma 3 comma 5 comma 7 comma 9. Okay, now let's print my list. Now the complete list value will be replaced with the new assigned value. Control plus yes and F5. Let's move back to the output screen. Yeah, now you can see the first list is completely replaced with the second one. Okay, this is how we can assign I mean we can reassign the entire values. Okay, because if you do it for each elements individually, it will take too much of time and it will increase the lines of code. So instead of that, we can enter range of list elements by using this way. Okay, I hope so you understand these things clearly. Okay, yeah, let's move back to the coding. Done. Okay, let's comment this. Okay, done. Now let's continue with the list. Okay, let's see how to add more elements in a list. Okay, okay. In Python, there are two built-in function. One is append, which is used to add a single element at an in sorry. In Python, there is a built-in function called append that is used to add a single value at the end of an list. Okay, let's see how to use it. Append. Okay, it is used to add a single value at the end of an end of a list. Done. Okay, append is used to add a single value at the end of the existing list. Okay, let's check how to do that. And also you may have a doubt why we cannot add more elements with using append function. To add more than one element to an existing list, we need to use extend function. Okay, the difference between append and extend function is append function can add only one value at the end of an list. Append function can add append function can add only one value, while the extend function can add a number of value. It can add more values to the existing list. Okay, okay, let's do let's see how to do this. Okay, let's back to the coding. I hope the screen is visible. Okay, my list equal to, let create a list 34 comma 45 comma 48. Okay, now we created, sorry, comma, okay. Now we created an list. Let's append a value 40. Okay, my list dot append 40. Now let's print my list. So print my list. Let's see the output. Control plus yes and the F5. Okay, let's move to the output screen. Sorry, just a minute. Yeah, now you can see 34, 45, 48 is the first created list of values. Now we added 40 at the end of the existing my list. Okay, now you understand how to add an single value to the existing list. Okay, now let's see how to add a list of values. Okay, let's move back to the coding. Okay, okay, now let's comment this. Okay, extend to add more. Okay, 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 let's see how to add more elements. Okay, okay, yeah, now let's see how to add an external list. Let's create my list equal to, let's see, 40 comma 55 comma 89 comma 75. Okay, let's see how to add more values. For that we use my list dot extend. For to add more values, we need to give the elements inside of a square braces. So square bracket 50 comma 94 comma 1, like this. Okay, let's close the square bracket and then close this function. Okay, now we print my list. Control plus yes and F5. Let's see the output. Okay, now you can see that more number of value is added. Okay, now you can see that more number of is added. For that we need to use extend function. Okay, within the extend function we should give the value inside of the square braces. If you don't use the square bracket, then it may cause error. Okay, okay, so you should use square bracket to add more elements by using extend function. Append function will add only one element at the end of an existing list. This is the difference between insert and extend function. You may have a doubt. These two function only adds the values at the end of an list, not at the front or at desired position. If you want to add a value at a particular location, at a particular index, then what we should do? We can't use append or extend function. These two functions only add at the end. So these two functions are not useful at that case. To overcome that case, we will use one more function called insert function. Insert function is like append function, but we can add the element at an particular index, but only one value at a time. Okay, let's see how to insert a value at a particular index. Okay, first of all I will comment this 1 2 3. Okay, now let's comment this. Okay, yeah, now let's create one more list and see. how to do that. Okay, this is used to add meant at a particular location. Okay, it is used to add element at a particular location. Done. Okay, sorry, insert. Okay, okay, let's create a list named my list again. Sorry. Okay, my list equal to like 10 comma, sorry, 1 comma 10 comma 45 comma 87 comma 62, like this. Okay, let's try to change the value of 45 with 33. Okay, let's see how to do. I mean, we are going to inserting, not changing. In the position of 2, we are going to insert one more value, which is 33. Then 45 will be shift to the next value, like this. Okay, let's see. My list dot insert 2. Okay, now the index value, which index we are going to access. This is yeah, it is already showing in the screen also. Okay, sorry, you can't see that. Okay, insert comma object. Okay, I mean index comma what is the value, 33. Okay, close this. Let's print the my list. Before also I will print one set of lists so that you can compare the difference. So print my list before changing, after changing. Okay, control plus yes and F5. Now you can see the output. Yeah, now the value at second position is not changed, but instead of that value, one more value is inserted at that location, and the previously value in the second location is shifted to third one. Okay, index value at second is changed. I mean, a value at index second is shifted to 3, and 3 is to 4, 4 is 4 to 5. All values are moved to next index subsequently. Okay, first index and I mean zeroth and first is not changed. We are changing the second one. So our given object is placed at second, and the remaining values left over will be shift to subsequent index. So new list is created. I mean, the list is inserted with an new element at the particular location. This is how insert function is used. Okay, basically we can't use append or extend. Insert is same as append, but the difference is append can add one element at the end of an list, not at the desired location. Insert can add the element at the desired location. Extend function can add more elements at only at the last of the list, not at front or mid or like this. We can't add multiple elements at a desired location. We can add only one element at that location. Okay, fine. Let's see whether we can add or not. Let's check with that. For example, if you, let's back to the coding. If you try to add more objects like 33 comma 44, like this, control plus yes and F5, it will show error. See this. It can accept expected arguments is 2, but you given 3 arguments. Okay, this is an type error, which is you can't able to insert more than one element by using insert value. Okay, if you try to do that, it will cause type error. Okay, because insert function can have only 2 arguments. First one is the index value, and second one is the object, what is the new value that we are going to place at the index point. Okay, Okay, done. Till now we learned how to create a list and also how to access them using different loops and positive index, negative indexing. After that, how to print them in the given order. After that, how to print them in a reverse order. And then we learned how to change the values, and then we learned how to insert the values by using append, extend, and insert functions, and seen those examples. Now let's move further. Same, there are many ways to delete element from a list. Okay, let's see how to delete elements from a list. Okay, deleting elements from a list. Okay, okay, deleting elements from a list. Done. Okay, just a minute. Okay, now in this case, we are going to see how to delete elements from a list. Uh, it it has many ways. Like first one is, sorry, just a minute. Yeah, sorry for this. Sorry. Okay. There are many ways. The first one is, first of all, we will create a list. My list equal to, as usual, 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4, like this 5. Okay. Okay. Now let's delete the value at index 2. Let we remove 3. For that we use del keyword. Del is used for deletion. So my list, then location, like 2, which will delete the location, not the value. Okay, inside this we are using index, so the value at index 2 is 3. So 3 is removed from the my list. Let's print it. Print my list. Let's see, control plus yes and fi. Let's move to the output screen. See, now you can see the output. The value was index 2 is 3, so 3 is removed from the list. Okay, let's move back to the coding. This is one way to remove value based on index, and also similarly we can remove value from a range of index also. Let's comment this del. Okay, we can also delete range of value like del my list. Let's delete first three values. For that we use 0 is 4. It will delete first three values, which means 0 1 2 3. Sorry, let's give 3, because it will delete 0 1 2 3 values. Now only delete 3 values. If you give 4 till third index will be deleted. Let's delete only in 3 elements. Okay, which means element at 0, element at 1, element at 2 will be deleted. Let's see the output. Control plus yes and fi. Now let's move back to the output screen. See, 1 2 3 is deleted, 4 5 is printed. I will also print the list, so you can check what is the difference. Let's move back to the output. Sorry, yeah, you are already in the output screen. I will now run this. Yeah, see, now you can see the difference between the two things what we done. 1 2 3 4 5 is the actual list. We use del my list from 0 to 3, which means from 0 to second index elements will be deleted. So the last two elements 4 5 is printed. Okay, this is how to delete um range of values in a list. Okay, okay, done. We can also delete the entire list by using del function. Let's move back to the coding. If you don't give any particular index, then the entire list will be deleted. Let's comment this. Control plus. Sorry. Yeah. Let's delete my list, sorry. Okay, let's delete my list. Let's see the output. Control plus yes and F5. Let's move back to the output. See here, it first of all, the my list is printed before deletion. When we deleted the entire list, its total memory location also will be removed. So there will be no such list is exist. Okay, there is no such variable will be exist. It will delete the entire variable, which means the entire list is deleted. There is no such list exists. So there will be not the empty list is printed, because here the delete is complete, here the list is completely deleted. Not only the values, complete memory location is deleted. So it will raise the name error. There is no such uh, variable is exist. See, first we created and printed, after that we deleted, then it will when we try to print it again, it will show name error because it is completely removed from the memory location. So there is no such variable exists in the program. Okay, okay, done. We seen how to delete. There are a few more things like remove, pop, clear. uh, let's see about those things as well. Let's move back to the coding. Just a minute. Okay, sorry, just a minute. Yeah, that is a little bit network issue, that's why. Okay, now the issue is okay. Let's comment this. I hope the screen is still visible. Yeah, fine. First of all, I will comment this. Okay, let's create one more list. My list equal to like 10 comma, sorry. You can all okay. You can also create with the list function. Let's see how in upcoming class 10 comma 20, sorry 2 comma, sorry 2 comma 22 comma 87 like this. Okay. Let's see how to remove an element. If you don't know the index, you can also remove the element by its value. Okay, we use remove function, remove inside this element. Okay, deletes the element with its value. Okay, it is not work based on index, it work based on the value. For example, if you give my list, then 22, sorry, my list dot remove 22, then the 22 is removed from the list. Now now let's print it. Print my list. Control plus yes and F5. Let's move back to the output. Here we created 10 to 22 87, removed 22. So let's see, 10 comma 2 comma 87 is printed. Okay, remove function delete particular element with its value, which means its element. If you directly give them the element, that element will be removed. Okay, not based on index, it based on the value. Let's move back to the coding. uh, Next, pop function. First I will comment this. These are our built-in functions. Okay, there are many built-in functions like copy, after that count, index, reverse, short, max, min. Some also used with these things. Okay, uh, I will teach you those things also. Okay, Just a minute. Yeah, let's see pop function. Pop function work based on index. Okay, inside this index. Okay, yeah, let's see meant based on index. Okay, for example, same. Okay, my list equal to same like 10 comma 2 comma 22 comma 87. Let's delete my list dot pop. Let's based on index. Let's remove two, so we give index one. Okay, pop one. Let's print my list. Sorry, print my list. It will remove the value 2. Okay, which is at the index 1. Fi. Let's move back to the output screen. Now you can, sorry, just a minute. Yeah, now you can see that value 2 is removed. See the last 10, 22, 87. The value 2 is removed. Okay, pop function remove it. Let's see what happen if you not give any index. Okay, let's comment this. Let's see my list dot pop, just pop. Okay, then what happen? I will first print here also, then only you can see the difference. Okay, control plus yes and F5 output. See, if you not specify any index, then pop function will remove the last element. Okay, in the list. If you use pop function with the list, if you specify the index, then the value at that index will be removed. Otherwise, value at the end of the list is removed. Okay, you can, by this you can remove the value at end of the list, which means the last element of the list is removed from the list. Okay, let's move back to the coding part. There is one more function called clear, that is used to clear the list but not delete the list. It will in the previous case, when you delete the entire list, it's completely removed from the memory. Okay, it not only its data is deleted, that entire list is deleted. But here the clear function will only remove the data, not the entire list, which means all elements inside the list is deleted, then an empty list is returned. For the for sorry, for the future purpose you can use that empty list. Okay, in the delete function you can't use the list, you need to again create one more list. But in this case you can directly add append values to those list. Okay, let's see this. Okay, clear. Okay, clear. um, it will remove the data and keep the list. Okay, see my list equal to list 10 comma 54 comma 87 comma 63, like this. Okay, now let's create my list dot clear. Okay, now let's print the list. First we print here. I hope the screen is visible. Yeah, it's visible. Print my list. Okay, here print my list. Now let's see the output. Control plus yes and F5. Let's move back to the output screen. Just a minute. Sorry, it is not switching. Just a minute. Yeah, no, it's okay. Yeah, I hope the output screen is visible. Yeah, it's visible. Okay. See, in this case, first the list is printed, After that we clear the list. So an empty list is printed. In the previous case, which is used with rel, you can also see there in the top of the screen, name error, my list is not defined, did you mean list? Okay, see that one is because of del function. It is entirely remove this list, but here only the elements are cleared, not the entire list. So you can use this for further purpose, like you can also insert value, like, see this is just a minute, back to the coding. You can insert value like my list dot extend. You can also give the value back, sorry, extend, then square bracket. Now 10 comma 54 comma 87 comma 63, then close this first square bracket and then this. Now you print, sorry, my list, control plus yes, and F5. It's, sorry, just a minute, one mistake, extend, control plus yes and F5. Now let's move back to the output. Sorry, just a minute. See, now you can see the output. First we created an list, and then we clear it with clear function, so the all data is removed, and then by using extend function we again inserted those datas back, which means not the same data, we can give what data we want. Okay, so clear function will helps us to reuse the list. Okay, after clearing the entire data, it will return an empty list. The empty list is used for further purpose. Okay, we can also use range function to create values. Okay, let's move back to the coding. I will command this. See, like, just a minute, like, let's create, I hope the screen is visible. Yeah, my list equal to list of, here list of function is used to convert variable convert values into list. Okay, if you create like this and print my list, then an empty list will be created. Okay, this function is also used to create list. Okay, let's move back to the output. See, you can see at the last an empty square bracket, which is an empty list is created. Okay, we created it by list function. Okay, now we learned how previously we learned it with a square bracket. We can also use the list function instead of that, and also we can use this function when we need to convert the values into a explicitly convert data types. Okay, okay, let's move back to the coding. Yeah, okay. Uh, in this case, let's create a list of values from like even numbers from to from till 10. Okay, okay, so that range function will be used. Okay, now the range of value will be created inside this, like 2 comma 11 comma 2. Now even numbers will be created generated by inside the range. Range of 2 comma 11 comma 2 will be create range of values from 2 to 10. Now the step value is 2, so only even number is created. Okay, now when you print the list, a list of even numbers from 2 to 10 will be printed. Let's see, control plus yes and F5. Let's move back to the output. See this here, the list is created with a range function. Okay, there are many things like composite function and also built-in function left with the list. We will see those topics on the upcoming classes. Let's wind up the section at this point itself. Okay. If you have any doubt in the list, let me know in the comment section. I will clarify those things. Okay. In the next class, we will continue with list comprehension. Okay, after that, built-in functions associated with the list like count, index, like this. Okay, after that, we will move with tuples. Okay, in the next class, we will see more detail about tuples. In this class, we learned how to create a list with a normal square bracket, and how to create those list with a list function, and how to use range in associated with, and also learned about how to clear data without deleting the list, and then how to remove element by using pop function, which will remove defaultly the last element of the list. Otherwise we can give the index so that it will remove based on index. After that, we learned about deleting elements with the del function, and we learned how to remove with the remove function. It will work based on one element. Remove function is the only function that works with the element, not on index. After that, we learned how to insert values with append function. Append will insert a single value at the end of the existing list. Extend will use to insert more values at the end of the list. Insert will use to insert the values at a desired index. And then we learned how to change index, how to find the length of list without using len function, and accessing list through while loop, for loop with positive indexing and negative indexing in them from start to end, and how to access them from end to start, and also nested list, how to access elements inside a nested list. Okay, these are the things we covered in today's section. Okay, I hope you all understand. Okay, let's wind up this section here. I will come on this. Okay, yeah, let's wind up this section here. Let continue with list comprehension and tuples on next class. Thank you all.